4 ways to deal if an appraisal comes in low. The home buying process is a high-stakes excite ride brimming with elating ups and startling downs, yet certainly, a standout amongst the most flattening minutes is the point at which the examination comes in altogether lower than the acknowledged offer. This is, to utilize specialized real estate dialect, a bummer. It is possible that a person feel just as he got the crude end of an arrangement by paying more than the property's worth, or, on the off chance that he don't have additional money to hand over, the arrangement can disintegrate into clean. In a rising business sector, low valuations are entirely regular since evaluations depend on deals that shut when costs were lower. The switch is so in a declining market. At the end of the day, appraisals can't stay aware of how rapidly homes are selling in a hot market, so will undoubtedly observe lower than anticipated esteems put on homes. All in all, what does he do if this transpires? Here are 4 choices. 1. Bid the examination. Some of the time called a reply of significant worth, the examination claim takes some work. Truth be told, it's an aggregate collaboration. The property holder, advance officer, and regularly the real estate agent cooperate to discover better tantamount market information to legitimize a higher valuation. That implies everybody puts on their best Sherlock Holmes clothing and gets the chance to work searching for anything that helps the claim for higher valuation. Maybe the appraiser ignored a few comps. It's normal to find, for example, that the appraiser utilized a practically identical deal that resembles it's in incredible condition when in reality the house was destroyed when acquired and has just been restored. The credit officer composes an interest utilizing the new comparable and afterward sends it to the appraiser. There may be some consulting forward and backward until the point when all gatherings go to a trade-off with another valuation. Spoiler, it's a hard fight to battle. 2. Request a moment examination. Regularly, if the assessed esteem isn't as high as the concurred value, the seller specialist will make a request to see the comps and get a moment or third examination. Be that as it may, it will probably cost him. He is not just paying for the principal evaluation, however, he'll make good for any extra examinations too. They can run between a couple of $100 and $1,000 relying upon the zone. Sometimes, real estate agents or sellers will pay in the event that they truly need to keep the sale. 3. Consult with the seller. In case a person is fortunate, he and the seller will both move a bit. He may backpedal to the merchants and request that they lessen the cost or split the distinction. The seller is under no commitment to do as such, yet they may like to do this as opposed to take a risk of losing him as a buyer, and beginning once more. It is likely that another buyer will have a similar issue, so the seller may be in an ideal situation renegotiating with him unless they have different offers. Sellers may be additionally ready to coordinate, particularly if the Federal Housing Administration is included. Loan specialists regularly require the utilization of their own FHA-affirmed appraiser, and these examinations are secured for a half year. The seller could be compelled to take a poor valuation or sit tight it out for a buyer with an alternate advance. Of every single conceivable result, this is the thing that happens most oftentimes. While the seller will more often than not be vexed about the low valuation esteem, most sensible sellers in the long run deal with the way that some other examination esteemed by potential future buyers will in all likelihood come in at about of similar esteem. 4. Leave. Nobody needs to neglect a property through their fingers, particularly on the off chance that it feels like their fantasy home. Be that as it may, be careful with overlooking a low valuation. He could wind up losing thousands at whatever point he chooses to sell. On the off chance that he have an examination possibility in his agreement, he can leave, recover his store, and seek after better fortunes whenever around. 4 free samples of probates, inherited, foreclosures, absentees, landlord, vacant, code violations, evictions list. Visit www.realsupermarket.com.